How are you doing, gents? It's New Year's Day, well, New Year's Day night, and I'm going to shave with my brand new Muhle R94 Rocco. I'm pretty excited about this. The first new razor I bought in over 5 years. I tie my hands over Christmas to check stuff out, and back on the forums and stuff like that, Badger and Blade, and I was looking at stuff, and I bought some new stuff, and I've got a lot of stuff on the way which we're going to see in the new year, or a few weeks, whatever. So the Rocco is loaded with a feather blade. Gotta have a feather. My first shave, I've never used it before. The cream is Taylor Old Bond Street, Royal Forest. This is pretty neat. It took me ages to pick this out. It's got a pineapple smell. Brush is my brand new Simpson T3 synthetic. I've just taken a shower. I steamed my face. I put on some Parasso pre-shave, and I'm just about to roll. And I'm excited. It was, the last couple of weeks was almost like 2011 all over again when I got into de-shaving. So now there's a lot of things I avoided, and you know, I've learned a lot in those years. I actually had a shave with my Edwin Jagger DE89 about 3 or 4 days ago, and it was a great shave, but it's a mild razor, and it took me a lot longer than I normally would because I used the R41. So yeah, excited about this, and let's see what it does. So let's get the ladder up. I've never used a synthetic brush ever. I would have said 5 or 6 years ago, oh, I'm not using one of those. Oh. Now this is a monster. Oh my god. This is a monster. Cream is cool. This stuff came yesterday, the razor and the brush and the cream from shaving.ie in Dublin. I always buy my stuff from there, generally. Sometimes he may not have stuff, but I tend to wait, or else I probably go somewhere else. But you know, he's been very good, fast shipping and all that. So yeah, he's quite good. He has all the stuff you need. So here we go. This is a beautiful razor. It feels heavy. Yeah. It's different to other razors. You don't know whether it's cutting or not. It's not very audible. I forgot how good feather blades are. The Rocco had a troubled birth. Earlier models were different and they broke. I think they were molded and CNC finished. But this is the fourth version. It feels heavy. It's nowhere. It's the opposite to a fat tape. A fatip. Speaking of fatip, I've got a slant on the way coming from Spain. That should be fun. And the R41 is very audible, a bit lighter. Handle grip is fantastic on this. Just being a little bit cautious, you know. But it's munching the whiskers on the chin beautifully. Oh. There you go. So 2020 is behind us. Very unusual year. Gets under the nose here, actually. Quite well. Nice bite from it. I've heard people call this razor or measure it by saying it's in between DE89 and the R41. So that's pass. That's the first pass done. And I am being a little bit cautious. Better to get used to a razor first. That's pretty good. That's pretty good already. That's the first pass done. Right, that was pretty good. I must say. So the next pass is going to be across the grain. Let's see how that goes. In fairness, it was a kind of a slow start for me. If that was a Fatip or an R41, I'd be going through it like a herd of elephants through a bazaar. But just being cautious. I don't really use feather blades that much. This brush is fantastic. Really is. Slaps on that cream. One thing about Tailor Roll Bond is that it can get a little bit dry very quickly. Doesn't really like too much heat. I had avocado before. Spray on that. Sucking my face. Tailor can be quite strong. I mean, I use Parasa most of the time. No, you're talking. I'm really looking forward to the Fatip slant shave. Never used the slant. And Fatip have a wonderful reputation for quality. QC. I've been using a Fatip Piccolo probably since 2013. Amazing razor. A lot of guys talk about the blade alignment, but I just throw in a blade. Don't think about it too much. Just have a quick look. Yeah, the weight of this razor is quite striking. You gotta be careful with weight, because I remember when I bought my DE89, I had my very first DE shave in December 2011, and a DE89 is a lot heavier than a multi-blade cart razor, and I got razor burn after that. Pretty bad. But I will say this razor feels very different than any one I've ever used. I've never had a stainless steel. I like the idea of stainless steel because it would have, you know, superior quality to pot metal. I mean, even the fat tip is brass, and that's good. It's just the pot metal. You over tighten the cap or drop it, and shebang. Yeah. I wish they'd make the R41 in stainless. That'd be interesting. Jesus, I'm fairly smooth. Pretty smooth. So let's check it out after 2 passes. Wow, that's pretty good. A little bit here. Pretty good so far. So pass number 3 is against the grain. I've always been an against the grain person. I like the Royal Forest. When they said pineapple, I was thinking, oh god, you know, is it going to smell like yogurt or something? But it's not overpowering, you know. I like TOBS. It's good. I took my time to decide on this razor, and I wasn't going to get it, and then a couple of days ago I said, you know what, you know, you gotta try everything. I mean, I always wanted a stainless steel. I like the quality of the stainless steel, but I mean, you know, there's a lot of, doesn't mean they're brilliant, there's a lot of bad stainless steel razors out there. As everybody knows. and I kind of fell out of love with de-shaving. Keep that blade. This razor has no drain as such on it, so you gotta keep it clean. You know, I just shave routine, not even thinking. But I mean, it was last Christmas, Christmas 2019. I bought some stuff, but I only bought some Pro Rasso. The 3 tubs, the red, white and green, just to have them. See him behind me in the den. And then I bought the wooden spice balm. I like balms. I think that's it. Just a little cautious, but I'll tell you something. My face never felt so smooth. I think it's because I'm just going a little bit slower, taking more care. But even after the fat tip or the R31. I mean, yeah, I'm taking my time, you know. But yeah, I'd say I'm done. My skin feels just like, can't explain. It's like silk. Cold water routine next. Cool that face back down. Wow. That's nice. Yeah, that was an interesting shave. That's a beautiful razor. I mean, it feels very smooth. It doesn't feel aggressive. You know, I was kind of worried it might be like a DE89. I definitely don't want that. I like aggressive razors. I like aggressive clean cutting razors. The R41, I've got the 2011 cap, it's the old cap, the more aggressive one. Is rough, you know, there's a little bit of blade wobble there. I guess the sharper the blade the better, but it's a little bit out of control, I guess. That's the R94, the Rocco, is very, very refined. So I think Muhle did a fantastic job on that. I mean, you know, I know the early models gave trouble. That's the 4th head now already in about 3 or 4 years. But yeah, they did a great job, and it's definitely worth trying out. It's a keeper, you know. I was kind of worried. I was thinking, you know, it's not cheap. Well, it's cheap for stainless steel actually. I think I paid 79 euros, and that's good for stainless steel. You know, most stainless steel razors are well over 100 euros. And the last thing you want is to pay 200 for one and have a closed comb that's mild, you know. That would drive me mad. I know there's some nice ones out there now, but a lot of them, you know, you just go into the entry level and see what happens. But the Rocco is, I would say, I mean, this is an incredible shave. I just like to be a little bit faster, that's all, but I mean, I'll get used to it. I don't normally spend this long shaving. I'm usually done in 10 minutes. But yeah, it's beautiful. So there I am. Clean as a whistle. That's an excellent razor, and first time, and I would recommend it. Definitely recommend it. This is the old Pro Rasso. the Balm. I love this. It's so good. I know it's for sensitive skin, and I don't have sensitive skin, but I don't put aftershave on my face. My face is so smooth. Gee, that's unbelievable. That was some shave. I mean, yeah, if you're on the fence about one, I spent about a week, will I, you know, and I said, you know what, I'm not depriving myself. And then I decided, look, I'll get something else, and then I got the shaving brush, and I got the tailor. I decided to top it off in a nice 3/0 so I could have a completely new shape. So yeah, there you go. That's the Muhle R94 Rocco stainless steel razor. I would definitely pull the trigger on one. You know, take your time with it. It's heavy, but you get used to it. And I mean, look at this. That's some shave. No cuts, no nicks, nothing. You know, I was expecting a nick or two, but there you go. That's it. I hope you all have a great 2021. Can't be any worse than 2020. And thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and take care.